Um, Learning math growing up, it was like, I don't know. It usually felt pretty easy to me. A lot of the ways I feel like they presented it when you were younger were like as puzzles almost, and you had to like problem solve and like solve a puzzle. So I thought it was like pretty fun. I thought it was pretty intriguing. But then once you get like to like high school and stuff, I think it's just too much. You're not really ever in like for well, what I do, like you're never gonna use that in like a real life scenario. So it just felt pointless. But you're never gonna like I'm never gonna use calculus or anything like that. I think math is a very important thing, but it's for specific people. Like obviously, like 1% of the population is probably gonna be like the people we need to do math and need to like continue because I know it's important. Like
I passed all my math exams. People came up to me, they're like, what are the answers? I'll buy the answers off you and everything. Like, but overall, like, yeah, I was good at it, but I was just really lazy. I don't like math at all. Math is just annoying because, like, when you get to the higher levels of math, it's just, that's so much work just, like, doing all these equations for one problem. It was, like, so much work, and then if you get the answer wrong, you gotta start all over.
Elementary school, for the most part, math was actually fun. Math was really fun to me up until a little later in right before middle school. So they were asking us like basic questions like there's 8 slices of the pizza and Timmy takes 1 slice. How many slices left? That was kind of fun. But when we got to, I'd say like middle school, it started getting a little harder for me. I think I always thought that when it comes to math, well, I'm not a math major or anything like that, but when it comes to like mathematics, it's obviously very important, you know it. But my opinion is like the general math. When most people who learn it aren't probably going to apply it or use it, like apply it. Like they'll take a course on it and whatnot, but they're not going to apply it to their daily lives as much as like it's important. But like I feel like I feel like people could take more math that's applicable to the real world, if that makes sense, as opposed to like I'll just separate it like general math, right? Like I think it's pretty important, obviously, but I kind of always used to complain, when am I using this? Like, how am I applying this to the real world? I don't like every day wake up and start thinking about what this thing I learned in calculus like applies and whatnot. You know, like I don't use like every day. I don't really think about it like that. You know what I mean? So I mean, I think if you look for it, if you try to look for what it's applicable towards, then you'll start to see it more. But I don't actively like seek it out or think of it like that. If you're someone who's an engineer or you are entering a field that is um, very math inclined, then I do think you're probably going to see math in a different light. You know, like